Welcome to Retro Gaming Online. This is our November 2017 Video Games Monthly unboxing. Just to give you a quick heads up, Video Games Monthly, they send you monthly boxes full of retro video games. You pick the consoles you have, you pick the games you have, and you pick a wish list, and then they send you, what they have available based on that information. We enjoy it. We've done it for a year and a half now, and have really no complaints. So with that, we'll just we'll jump right into it. Start with mine. Reach in here. We got a little card. It's just telling you to keep your library up to date, update your wish list, all that good stuff. First is a Nintendo game, Swords and Serpents. Awesome. Never played that before, but as I've said a couple of times in the past, I like medieval
it's gotta be like
games,
an
so
RPG.
it's either that or a hack and slash. Maybe that might be nice. Made by Acclaim. Let's see what else we got in here. I have a 4-game box of just regular Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And here's a Super Nintendo game, Super Star Wars. Player's Choice. Million seller. Nice.
Yeah, I think
one of us got that a couple weeks ago.
Mark got it.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's a tough game.
Yeah, it's good. I got
somewhere. I got stuff.
Another Super Nintendo game coming here. Radical Rex by Activision.
Cool.
Don't really
Adventure
know
game
about it.
there.
Is it a side scroller?
It's gotta be.
Yeah. He's riding a rad skateboard. That's probably why he's radical. That's another game. I've never actually played that. And then what appears to be our final NES game, Rambo.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Another game by Acclaim. The cartridge is in really good condition. Rambo. I did play this game.
I was very disappointed in that game when I played it because I was a knife.
Yeah,
and then you have limited ammo with the gun. You didn't start off with a gun, which
I remember enjoying it as a kid, but that doesn't necessarily say much. There's games that I go back and play now, and I'm like, oh god, this was so terrible. And then it feels like our free gift of the month is a flashlight with the Video Games Monthly logo on the side. Does not appear to work.
Is it on?
I mean, I don't
Maybe put the batteries in backwards.
I don't know. Oh, no, the batteries have plastic on them.
Oh.
I guess that's to stop it from... But my mom's not watching. She'd yell at me for opening it that way.
Oh, using your teeth.
Alright, let's see how this... There we go. Ta-da! Not too bad. I was using my Video Games Monthly koozie earlier. Drinking a beer, watching the Baltimore Ravens get beat by the Tennessee Titans. Freaking joke.
Just leave it there on that.
Yeah. Alright, and you have...
I got Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo, 64, Sega, and PlayStation. So I went with a variety of things, so I get more choices in what I get.
Yeah, and you tend to get like a lot more one-ups and stuff like that, just because of the sheer amount of games systems that you have.
The reminder for the month. And let's start it off with a Nintendo game. Oh, sweet!
Oh, that's a classic.
Double Dragon. You know what's awesome about this? I already have this, but my version, or my cartridge, the copper pins in it are actually worn out, where it doesn't play anymore. And I was debating.
It's not dirty, but
I've cleaned it. They're worn out.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was like debating on whether or not I was going to get this or not, and this just saved me, we'll say like $10.
I played the crap out of Double Dragon, but it's so hard. But
it's hard, but it's a fun game.
It's so fun.
All
the Double Dragon. Cool my favorite was 3. Because it was just so much more.
That's the one you start off in, like, it's like a wooden, like, treehouse or something.
I think so. I just remember they changed...
kills your sister or your girlfriend.
Yeah, like, they changed the graphics so they looked a lot better.
Cool. Little MK2.
Mortal Kombat 2. Oh, I was a Super Nintendo owner. I never owned a single Sega system, and my friends, they always had Mortal Kombats for the Genesis because they were way better.
Oh yeah. WCW NWO Revenge.
Yeah, that game. We used to go to my dad's house and play that, and we would play all night long. And my dad would always make these wacky, crazy, creative wrestlers with like every part of their outfit was like a different color, and he wore like some ridiculous mask. With like, it was awesome.
My favorite wrestling game was I know it was out for Super Nintendo and Sega, but it was like had like Doit the Clown, the 1-2-3 Kid, Razor Ramon.
Oh, you're talking about Raw.
Was it Raw?
It was Raw.
Or like he would pull the big hammer out. Like
pull
the big hammer out and smash you.
You're talking about the WrestleMania the arcade.
Yeah.
That
was
fun.
Awesome. That was an awesome game. That was one of my favorite.
Even though it wasn't real, it wasn't like wrestling. It was probably the most fun wrestling game that had been out at the time. Yeah. Until those games came out, the THQ Aki games. Oh, nice.
Is it Parasite Eve?
Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve. Sweet.
A cinematic RPG is what the back says.
Ooh. Discs are all in here. It's the one thing about PlayStation that would drive me nuts is the multiple disc.
Yeah, this is 3 discs.
3 disc. I know when I played Final Fantasy VII, it was hard to keep the discs together.
Nice. Yeah, well, even more so than that was the memory card.
Oh yeah.
I remember.
Then I got my light.
Nice. Cool. I remember I left my. So my mom didn't have a car growing up, so we used to take the mass transit, and I stayed the weekend over at my dad's house. And Sunday afternoon, we went home, and I realized I pulled out my Final Fantasy VII, went to put it in the PlayStation, no memory card. I left it at my dad's house. So I had to get back on the public transportation, go back to my dad's house, basically like an hour and a half later, I get home with the memory card, and it's like basically time to go to bed at that point and do homework.
Right. Or you would leave it on, and then leave your room or wherever, and your parents go in there and turn the system off with your TV.
Yeah.
Without you saving it.
Oh yeah.
I was a victim of that. That sucked.
That does suck. But yeah, I think it's a pretty decent box. The couple of games I don't have and I haven't played, so I'll actually get a chance to give them a shot. If you like what you see, check the description. We have a link for you. It'll take you right to Video Games Monthly. You can sign up. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/retrogamingonline, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're up over 300 subscribers finally.
Cool.
So, yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
But thanks, everybody.
All right. See you
later.